We're back.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
This is Vampyr. Horrorween begins early this year because I couldn't think of anything to play that would not last too long. So we're starting Horrorween early. We're playing Vampyr again. We've been wanting to do for the stream for quite a while. Quite a while indeed. Even if, based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical. In other words, don't try to cure any disease with any of the recipes used, and no rats were harmed during the making of this. So this is something I find to be like a genuinely interesting idea. In Vampyr, every action you take can have consequences. This game uses an autosave system. Whenever this symbol is displayed on screen and autosave is in progress, please do not close the game when this icon is displayed. Take responsibility for your actions. When I first played this, I was like, that's actually a really interesting idea. Rather than save scumming to get an outcome that you want, deal with it. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to run with this. This is a really interesting idea. The game does autosave quite frequently. So it is pretty difficult to undo any choices you've made. So this is the playthrough. I did this 6 years ago. Over 6 years ago. Wow. This is going to be my first time playing it since then. Make sure all my options. Probably fine. You know, I really appreciate in subtitle options when they show you what these mean. It's, oh, do you want subtitles small or medium? There's no option for large. Cool. Could you show me what small and medium look like so I have an idea and I'm not changing this 5 minutes? No. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. Anyway. So I played this on normal, as is often my forte. Story mode. Play Vampyr with low challenge. This will cut an important part of the experience, but allow you to enjoy the story and explore with danger. Combat is very easy. There is no reward for finishing this mode without killing. It's worth noting the combat in this game is not good. It isn't the worst, but it is the weakest part of the game. It's quite rough. Normal mode. The original Vampyr experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. What that means exactly we'll get into when we get a little bit away in game. Combat difficulty is linked to the number of citizens you kill. Hard mode. Play Vampyr in a much. But power as a vampire is tied to the race. Enemies are harder to hit and harder to kill. I'm sorry, harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing enemies in combat are reduced. Can we see what I chose last time? Will it tell me? Not without going into the game and spoiling it. It should be normal. I don't think I'd play on story mode. I definitely wouldn't play on. So let's go.
Suck my presidential cock, bitch!
This is World War One, so the United States does exist. I don't know who was the president of the United States. Yeah.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star, a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Welcome in, Chance. You play the woodwind and the vampire rises. I hear blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Excuse me. No, I am a 1910s English doctor. There will be no modern medicine here. I also may or may not eat people. No, more violent than kinky.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
I killed my sister.
Hold on. Please, hold on.
How you doing, Chance?
Mary. No.
This is like 1916. Kink shaming is a way of life.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain.
Hey, this isn't America. I'll shoot first and ask questions later.
These patrols are after me. No, don't shoot. This is a nightmare.
If only 1916 had Chrono fans, we could have showed them such sights. It would have been like Hellraiser. The things we would have shown them, they would not have been ready.
I mean you no harm.
Oh, that's a lock-on.
What's going
We have such sights to show you.
Oh, Mary.
And to think,
What have I done?
I
What's all this
hesitated.
about?
Shit, where'd it come?
Ah, machete.
I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! Over there!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah, you shot first. Do we have, thing yet? Do we have journal entries? Nope. Behold, the river Thames.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Hello.
Sorry.
I've beaten this before, and I did quite enjoy it. The combat was very rough. Like, don't get me wrong, the combat was not good. But I really enjoyed it. But I ended up recommending it to a friend of the stream, Amber92, who also streams. And she streamed it, and she did not enjoy it as much as I did. The combat really held her down. To her credit, she got to, like, right near the end and gave up on the final boss. Which, to be fair, is bullshit. Like, the story, the characters, the world of it I found quite interesting. And it's one of those things of, like, I was interested enough in it, and I was able to get it cheap enough, that it was like, yeah, I've paid more for worse than this. This game could be one of the worst things I've ever played. I guarantee you I've paid more for worse. Hello.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? Do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
You see, I think the story and the characters are quite interesting. It has an interesting idea of
The sun.
focusing
Feels like it's burning me to the bone.
on accepting the consequences of whatever choices you make, which I thought was an interesting philosophy, rather than save scumming to get the best choice you can.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
And while the gameplay was rough, I did still finish it. Oh, you bitch. The opening's not really a good show of the combat, because we're basically still in tutorial mode.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
I think you've probably played worse, Chance.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
It was kind of rough when it came out, but I feel like the rougher edges of the graphical design have kind of worn away with time.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
He says it's impossible. My first thought, rather than like, oh, how did I know what he did after I died, is, what the fuck happened to his face? Yeah, I feel like the rough edges of the graphics have been sanded away with time. And it doesn't look as out of place as it once did.
Brother, what have you done?
That's not what she said.
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes, or under rays of daylight. But it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened within a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and square as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, there was only a desiccated corpse, which slowly started to regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut his head off to finally destroy it. And when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our choice of weapon, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Kyle Eldritch. Everyone read it. When I did Lords of Shadow recently, I read every single file in a Scottish accent for no good reason. But now we're in London town. Proper filthy. Proper kinky. Can't see my reflection. I must be a vampire. Oh, it's just not a game with reflective mirrors? Okay.
Who goes there?
Brought a
Who's
slag.
that? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Anyway. Oh, sweet. 5 shillings. Yeah, but this is also like... This game doesn't have proper reflective, so... Was silver ever a traditional vampire weakness? Because, like, there's been so many interpretations at this point of vampire lore.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
A used revolver. A reliable service pistol used by British troops as their standard sidearm. Nice. I've got a gun. "15th of October. Here, sleep. Bet you coughed all night. Bloody for made her delirious. Heard a loud noise in the morning. A big machine some men brought by the banks to go dig a big hole in the ground. Some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there, ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they're digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? He had new work for me. Becky slept a little last night. Foundry has been closed and no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. Took me the whole day across the Thames and all but come back. Becky seemed better. I made soup she ate. I made a soup she ate. With no money left. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. With no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. So far, but I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th of October. The same day as last time. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. Says she hears voices outside at night. Says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the airs to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped me on the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I don't know why I'm accent this. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I had in the ceiling since the war to protect the ass. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd of October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it, I was. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. The game's paused. I don't know why it did that. 24th of October. I was so angry, I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed my gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon. I think the October date is like more of a formality than anything else. Like it's starting to get towards winter, so the cold is setting in.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Jans, you never said how you're doing. I didn't think the gun was loaded when we picked it up.
Rational thinking only.
This is the story of how the Batman died. I got better. I need a new shirt. This one's full of holes.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who changes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Autophagy. Drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damages. Cool. Aggressive skill. Was Blood Spear, Shadow Mist. There we go. Now select them. Look at my claws. My claws are amazing.
That voice
Chapter 1.
If I'm...
Night is here again. I'm here in London. Somewhere near the East Docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town. All I know is someone is killing people here. Murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him. Is this what happened to me? My poor Mary. My poor sister. I must follow the blood trail. Find answers. Maybe I should start gathering information about what happens to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me. Made me what I am now.
Not mad, then. It must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Gents, you still haven't told me how you're doing. Someone's banging on the door. The body's gone.
Where is it? Closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech.
Now it's time for the best kind of parkour. Vampire parkour.
My head's spinning.
Ah, so you're not gonna get to stick around then.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
Oh, fuck your mum.
Clever fucking beast!
Oh, what happens to you? Offhand weapons. Attacks with special effects and consume stamina. Ah, that's lame, chance. Yep. I knew you were lurking for a reason, Ali, and it was because you never stopped lurking when I streamed on Sunday, so you've left me on your computer for 2 days.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
That's right. You don't pronounce that as Southwark, it's Southwark.
Die, vermin!
Bitch.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Yeah, so you've just left your computer on for like 2 days. Because I didn't stream yesterday. Bear in mind, like, you left fairly early during that stream to finish your cleaning.
It's locked.
Seems irresponsible.
Oh, this one stinks already. See them fancy clothes?
This shouldn't be possible.
Yummy!
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is on fire.
Ma. Yummy!
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
You were just cleaning. Fucking rude.
reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
I don't have a crouch button. I was going to teabag him. Yeah, welcome in, Ali. Playing a game that you might enjoy. Seriously, like, look at this idea. Why are there no vampire parkour games? Look at this. Do you want to climb up there like Assassin's Creed, or do you want to turn into the myth? We're going. Then I could go up there. Is there anything on here for me? He drops his handbag. This is a game set in London, London town. So there will be probably numerous words that you Americans will not understand or understand how to pronounce. For example, this is Southwark. Not Southwark, Southwark. This is the docks. And then there's various other places. We'll get to them as we get to them. This is the River Thames. Not Thames, Thames. Alright, I found the sprint button. Your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. If this is like 1916, they should have introduced conscription, but no, it's Southwark. Guns, attack. It's so, like, when the Great War began, Southwark, yeah, pretty much. Remove one of those H's.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Yeah, so when the Great War began, it was originally a voluntary thing. You would sign up to join the ranks of the British Army to fight in the Great War on the continent. And then by like 1916, it wasn't an option anymore. They introduced conscription, and you had to fucking go.
It's locked, all right.
And like, if you've never studied World War One, I feel like it's overlooked because of the prominence America played in World War II, whereas their role in World War One wasn't as major, and World War One didn't last as long as World War II. The sequel was bigger, of course, but like World War One is fucking horrifying, even as like war generally goes.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked. I cannot enter.
Yeah, World War One is like you see a lot of like glorifying of World War Two, like fighting the big bad Nazi regime and shit. World War One wasn't even really a conflict against evil. so much as it was just like a spat that grew out of control. Like, Archduke Franz Ferdinand is assassinated in Bosnia, which leads to one country declaring war on another, which leads to the alliances that each country had building up. And like, oh, this treaty says that we have to help you in war, this treaty says that they have to help them in war. And it built up until it consumed like a majority of Europe and was absurd.
What will London have to say to me?
And of course, around that was also the advances that had been made in just like weaponry.
It's locked. I've so many questions unanswered.
So all of a sudden you had this major conflict on a scale that hadn't been seen really before, with weaponry that hadn't really been deployed in major offensives like that, and all of a sudden the nature of war had to change. And unfortunately for a lot of people, yeah, it was the most brutal of wars because nobody was really prepared for the way that this new weaponry forced warfare to evolve. So stuff like machine gun nests, which hadn't previously really existed.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Which meant that you couldn't really approach in the same way that you had previously. Add on to that, like, artillery, such. So you had trench warfare becoming a thing all of a sudden. People would live and die in these trenches. Spend months in them.
Of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it.
And, of course, you had the people at the top who were nowhere near the front lines.
I follow the
Had all
source
these
trail.
ideas about how
Perhaps
war
it will
should be
lead me to
fought.
my assailant.
The most infamous of that, which still lingers in British history,
Fresh blood.
is
smell
the idea that the British soldier should still be a refined gentleman. And when we're going over the top, I think it's the Battle of the Somme, maybe? Bane would probably know more. Bane fights. But it's like stuff like the Battle of the Somme, where it's like, okay, we're going over the trenches now, and we're going to walk towards the enemy. And they'll be so intimidated by our bravery at walking towards them that they will surrender or panic. And it's like, you know, that doesn't work when the enemy has multiple machine guns. So that had to fucking change really quickly after men were mowed down in the hundreds of thousands. The Battle of the Somme is still, like, the highest casualty rate for a single battle. Absolutely
It's
insane.
locked, all right.
Yeah, World War One, horrifying.
It's locked. Where has it
Really is. Like, there's something wrong with the way. Like, it doesn't actually exist on the cart, like, it's overlaid. Wrong.
There is no one in sight.
Yeah, World War One history is just insane. I'm a doctor. Or do you mean me personally? Do you mean my character or me personally? bed. No. No. I'm too working class for that. Plus, I feel like you should be able to tell from like the way I speak and the stupid stuff I laugh at. Boy, mates.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
A turquoise turtle. I feel like walking into a bar with people inside it like this is a mistake. All disheveled, my shirt has holes in it.
At last, a little life.
Good morning. I like a
God,
pint,
sir,
please.
You look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not.
Oh, thank you.
thirsty.
I never
Grab a
drink
chair and get some rest.
wine.
This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Like, you hear the accent that I'm putting on, and you're like, wow, that's ridiculous. But, like, you're going to hear some people talk in this game, and you're going to be like, you know what? That's not as ridiculous as I expected.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Okay.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if
They
you
might
could
have been
help.
covered in blood.
Quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Kind of rude, you say. Was he a slag? Was he a proper slag?
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess.
Like a proper
Well
slag.
dressed, quite polite.
Absolute cunt.
Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Fucking nonce he was.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment. I won't put up with no bum stuff up in my rooms. You want to do that, you take the establishment across the street.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
Oh, so
This
that's why
is
your dick's out.
important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I was curious, but it felt rude to ask.
This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
It's fucking bullshit, isn't it? Free country. Fucking free for the royals, and it's about it. The fucking Germans, bastards. Coming over here to pretend to rule over us. The fucking Germans.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Sewer dog? The sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Oh, thanks for the philosophy lesson.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I'll leave you to make love to your bottle. Who says that? It's unafraid. Excuse me, love.
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know.
You know what? I think
Maybe
there
you
is,
could
love.
Just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I don't need it, so I just need to nibble on your neck for a moment.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Yeah, you see, but the trouble is, like, you throw your doors open to everybody, so everybody has a safe place to be, and very soon that safe place stops being a safe place.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
That fucking sewer dog coming out here, eating more people. Come around here, missing more family. Get out of my pub.
The epidemic.
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
And then COVID
Authorities
happened.
Doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
You should be
I only
afraid.
see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
That's not what she's...
I'll leave then. Thank you.
If you're ever having, like, a bad day and you're unsure of, like, what streaming you could do to lift your spirits, play something, play a game set in a part of the world where you can make fun of the accent. London is an easy target.
Damn it.
Nobody is offended when you make fun of, like, British accent.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire.
Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, no, you're not allowed to make fun of English accent. Because you're American.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Non-Americans are allowed to. Canadians are allowed.
And who might...
That's funny. It says, like, unknown, and then you, like, press for details, and it just immediately tells you his name. Dr. Iggy Swansea.
You be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
Most English last name ever. Ah, you must be one of the
In
brooms.
the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Something
Shaking like a tree.
someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
There's like, we've got, like, the traditional English names, like Chumley. Chumley. Not a joke. That's a real English name, and it's pronounced Chumley.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
That's
Dr.
clever.
Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm forming an
Blimley.
investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
MCR is now
Started
seeing.
a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here.
A vampire, you say?
Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Right you are, chap. We must absolutely find and annihilate this vampire. The scourge cannot be allowed to roam our streets any longer. Taking our women, doing unspeakable things to them. A bastard.
I heard another voice, that of a woman.
Welcome in, Clem.
Who were you talking to?
I'm probably not going to be going for, like, super long today, because I started quite late.
Something tells me...
But we started Horrorween.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Because, like, on Friday, it was like, okay, I don't know what to stream. So we did the RE2, because I was like, what can I do that I feel like doing that I know I can finish before the start of October? And I was like, I don't know. And so today, as I was leaving work, I was like, you know, I could just start Horrorween early. Well, you've got to be aware, Ali, that I finished this game before. Checking the bottom right. Check my trophy progress. Complete the game. Complete the game without killing any citizen. Not unlockable in story mode, so I had to do it on normal. Honestly, I quite like it. It's rough, but there's a lot to like about it.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
It's one of those things that I think I'd probably rank it as like a 7 out of 10. That's kind of rough, but is way more interesting than the kind of things that a lot of other people rate as like 8 9s.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
You told me to come in.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me.
Honestly, you can get this really cheap now. You could get it cheap when I bought it.
I will find the monster.
He
is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this: what are your intentions?
It's like we started this up, and the game had my previous save file on the top. It was like 2019. I was like, wow, I didn't realize it'd been like for 6 years, 6.5 years since I beat. It's like I got it pretty cheap then. You can still get it like really cheap, and it's available on multiple systems right now. If you're interested, Ali, this is also now on Switch. You can play this in bed. I wouldn't recommend it. Combat's a little frustrating. Good.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Hey, well, fuck you then. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna steal your stuff. Anything else?
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I feel like the first time I did this, I actually got the doctor to cooperate.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
The thing that got me interested in it, because I was interested in it from like when I first saw it, trailers before the game came out, and the idea is you're a doctor in wartime London, and you have to balance your vampiric urges with like your Hippocratic oath.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Doesn't make sense.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Slag.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
That's English for hit somebody.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual.
That means very drunk.
Oh my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal.
Why ain't they a proper
After
slag?
Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
I'm still wearing this shirt covered in blood. But I feel like it's a little silly for us to be like, why did you keep this from me? As I'm stood there covered in blood. I can feel your fear, madam. Like, yeah, you stood there covered in blood. Alright, let's go and talk to the bartender. Also, like, you look like shit. Oh, you might be on opium. Excuse me, sir. I'm an opium addict. Would you tell me about your personal details? I just need your mother's maiden name and the 3 little numbers on the back of your card.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why? Is it because he's a slag?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie.
We're gonna have like a
said you were my
counter
only
how
unannounced
many times
customer,
I
and
call
that's the
someone a
truth.
slag in this.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
So, are you back in the present yet, Ali?
How was he tonight? Was he
Is
different?
he a slag?
Sicker than
Is he a proper
usual,
slag?
perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there.
So
when it's time
probably
for him to
not.
get home.
Fair enough.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Well, vampire vision. I see blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Caulfield's farm dairy. In wisely, save wisely. Full coin, provision dealer, fruiterer, greengrocer, wine farmers, cheese, egg, daily arrivals. It's fun doing silly accent. There we go, blood. That man's dead.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
I hope it's not Chris's blood.
This man was armed. tried to defend himself.
Looks like he didn't keep his eye on the prize.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note.
30th of October. From G. McKillum at Duck Patrols. Object. Multiple deaths in the Ducks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning. According to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lock men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like outhouses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leeches, brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Sounds like a rogue.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Remember, vampire parkour. Not enough games are allowing us to do vampire parkour. It's like if you ever got around to playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which like I feel like not many people did. Like a lot of people just kind of like left after Unity. But one thing I did kind of like that Assassin's Creed Syndicate did was it gave you a grapple hook. It's like you could go from the bottom of the building to right to the top of the building really quickly. And I know some people are like, it kind of ruins the fun of climbing, doesn't it? And I'm like, we've been doing this climbing for like 8 games. Speeding it up a little bit at this point isn't ruining it.
It's locked, all right.
Excuse me, sir. I've come for violence. And violence I shall have. Vampire parkour. These fucking hands. Heck, in my day, we murdered a man with our hands. And we liked it like that.
This is no place for a gentleman. Go back home, idiot. Over there. There's one of them vermin.
Well, he'll never walk again. Look at the swagger. Look at this newborn vampire swagger. That's a lot of blood. I'm gonna go and kill that man. Another guy. No. There he is. What kind of gun are you using that can do it? Vampire parkour. I need a faster way of saying that, like vampcore, 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 vamparcore, vamparcore. There we go.
That's this nest of them cleaned out. Last warning, sir.
I'm gonna come up behind that guy and I'm gonna rip his throat out with my teeth. Oh, bad bitch. And parkour. Oh, now he's looking this way? What a prick.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other.
He's got a gun. Wait a minute, I had a gun. I've had a gun this entire time. Oh no, he's facing the other way. Yum. You seem to have fallen, sir. I feel like I'm gonna get some kind of jump, like stealth attack, range stealth attack at some point. Like get into a position like this and just be like, rah. See, the beauty of Horrorween that I feel like a lot of people don't really appreciate is that it doesn't have to be. You guys saw that, right? Like he was looking at me. Oh, well, he's looking at me again. And he's just turning away.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Like, it doesn't have to be a thing of like, oh no, we're so scared of monsters. Sometimes we can be the monster. We can be the Horrorween. Horrorween can be the friends we made along the way.
Stupid beast! No! Watch it! It's a killer!
You're gonna fucking get it now, son. You fucking muppet. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against the leeches is that they can't get out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever. And they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. This tactic is to follow and destroy them while they are really vulnerable when they hunt at night. Much easier to set than then, but they can be easily spotted. It's why the God of Prewin must evolve in deploying new tactics to hunt small and mobile patrols. Tactics based on technological advantages, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, new weaponry, grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vests, flamethrower. It's time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. From A New War by Jeffrey McCollum and Reader. Now look at all these bodies. I think they were all vampires. Another one. I'm gonna eat him. Yeah, I feel like not enough people really appreciate during, like, October when everybody's doing spooky games and horror games. Like, sometimes we can be the horror. Sometimes the horror can be silly. I feel like everybody's just like, oh yeah, it's the month for us all to get scared. It's like, you're kind of limiting yourself there. There's so much more fun you can have with horror.
It's locked.
I don't know. Oh, look, a hideout. Then parkour. It means it. Like, we'll do some, like, genuinely spooky games aimed at actually making you scared. But, like, we're also going to do some fun horror themes. Which I feel like is always the most important part. Alright. Used machete? A common machete. Yeah, we have an ad coming up, but, like, is there anybody here who isn't? I don't think there is. It's like, we can run the ad and just keep playing. A watch. A bottle of alcohol. I'm tired. I've eaten too many people tonight. Now I just want to rest my weary head. Call someone I can. Some of these people deserve to be called a cunt. In truth, it's because some of them are in fact cunts. Yeah, he does look tired. He should probably stop taking so much opium. Welcome to 1916, where doctors, such as our main character here, would prescribe you morphine. And would prescribe you heroin. For your humours. Your humours are out of alignment. Have some heroin. Those gentlemen are alive again. They probably don't want to be. Excuse me, sir.
Over there!
Thank you. I'll take your purse. Get your purse strings. But your mum's been cleaned out. This way. We're on the north dock.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
There's a gentleman in there. He's a proper slag. Because they're trying to kill me. They are people who, in like their entire aim is to kill vampires, regardless of whether or not they are good vampires like me, or evil vampires like Clem. Oh, that said that this has a parry. Where is it? Here we are. So,
As one, we shall overcome this. We did it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already, and it
call this a scythe.
must have more. Oh dear God.
Harry.
William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, my arm.
This creature is
Can't feel
bedeviled.
it.
I must put it down.
Good morning. Harry, you son of a bitch. Parry timing's weird. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick with that. I don't think that's actually a parry. You silly sausage. What a sausage that man was.
William, please stop.
Don't worry, he's dead now.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved
No, you couldn't.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Listen, lady. You're a woman. This is 1916. You do what I tell you. Relax. I be a doctor.
Lord and the saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Hitmon's Irish. Right, now to teabag him.
This poor creature can't be my
Blood sample.
maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
It's odd that it has the option for stealth, but it doesn't have a crouch. Sneak. Oh well. Morning. Yeah, there was a woman here. I don't know, women were allowed out at night.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Doesn't it, you fucking can't.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
You gotta understand, Ali, this is 1916 in London. Women don't even have the right to vote yet.
Before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Why have you stopped?
You are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So remember, as a man, and a man of wealth and status, in early 20th century London, we do not take any shit from women. They are beneath us.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
That woman is covered in blood.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news.
Why would you say that? Now they're going to assume I'm a vampire. This is a nice coat, though.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Oh, I'm in a new coat now.
Just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my round. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I wish you wouldn't say I'm coming while desperately grasping my hand and staring into my eye like that. Now look at me. I am a dapper gentleman. Can't go into the hospital, they've blocked the stairs.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Excuse me, did you just kill a man?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
You should be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I don't know, I don't think this man's going to heaven. Blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more experience you get. The bloody prey, you must first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Mesmerized level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. There you fucking cunt.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Okay, so here we have one of the major mechanics here. Press X to embrace or circle to release it. Bracing will provide a massive experience boost, but be aware there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
So the embrace is straight up, you will kill them. It's not, we'll take some of their blood. It's, no, you're draining those people. They will die. I mean, this man also is stabbed and is probably going to die in a minute.
I feel giddy.
But there's also a thing of, like, if we check the profiles... Where are they? Here we are, the citizen menu. Clay Cox. Details. If we kill him now, we'll get 500 experience. If we gain these hints, then that experience will go up for every hint we get. So even if you do decide to do a playthrough where you're going to drape people, your better idea is to learn everything you can about them to make them give you more experience when you kill them. Am I going to fix him up? No, he's okay now. Look at him. I whispered in his ear, I called him a cunt, and then he was okay. The Americans won't understand this, but for the English, word cunt is like a panacea. Take 2 cunts and call me in the morning.
It It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
He did his bit in this time period. It's also sexual. So, like, there is the trophy you get. Where are the trophies? Here's the trophy. The trophy you get for beating this game without seeing anybody, which is here. I did this. .2% is a rare, ultra rare trophy. I did it. Wasn't easy. So I have nothing to prove in this playthrough, but I will do it again. Because I feel it means more to be a ruthless monster in combat, but a gentle soul. Also, it makes me feel better when I steal from him. If we kill him, then he dies. If we kill him, he dies. We gain the 500 experience. And the health status of the area will drop as more of these people die. All the way, eventually. Until eventually it becomes hostile. Some people are connected to others. We can see that with the relationship dynamics. Social circle, Pembroke Hospital. This man is a loner, though. No relationships. Nobody would miss him. But somebody would eventually find his body, and that would reduce the status of the area lower. It's a consequence. You can kill him and drain his blood, and it works out as making things easier for you, because that's an experience. That's free experience. But as a result, things will get worse in this area. So, arguably, the game is harder if you don't drain people for the experience. But you also end up with more safe areas if people stay alive. I saw something. Oh, it was just a reflection.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Dorothy Crane. Her social circle? How much experience will we get for killing her? Our mesmerize level isn't high enough to lure her off and drain her now. And again, if we get these hints, we'll get more experience if we kill her. So that itself becomes a case of felt like risk versus reward. or like small gain now, big gain later. It's not really risk versus reward. It's one of those things of like, if we do it now, we get a good amount. But if we wait, gain everything around it, we gain more later. But that's only if you're going to drain her.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep.
Sedative?
The whole thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
She covers it well, but she speaks with a slight accent. I don't think she's in. Certain things, certain words, they're pronounced slightly differently. Might as well get to meet her, get to know everybody and meet them all. Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
And it's not illegal in England yet.
Dr. Reid, and if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything.
Back in
It's
May.
getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Dirty job, but your mum's not going to do it, is she?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Yeah, I'm already dead. So this last one requires a hint. which is essentially it's weird that they call them hints. It basically character details that you'll learn from other characters about this character. So at some point, somebody will tell us something about this character, and then we can come back and be like, "Oh, so you like sniffing shoes, do you?" Or that kind of thing. And then all of those require that.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
The shotgun. The bullet. The shotgun shell. Is it coming in Newport? Is it coming through port? Is it Tony coming in Newport? It's aluminium pair. It's an aluminium sword. It's grace. Screw. Our job is kill. No, we don't judge. Well, we don't judge the shoe sniffers in public. Because we have better things. We might need their help later. I don't know who this woman is.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
You gonna look at me, or are you gonna just keep giving me the side eye?
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good.
Played by Willem Dafoe.
We're struggling
just
against
like
an
the
invisible
Boondocks
enemy,
say.
more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already
With an invisible bat.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has
Tell me
a
who the
gift
slags
for
are.
recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would
Is
be
one of them a slag?
inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess
Because she
it's fair
wants to
say he's
mount him.
always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Dr. Corcoran? Is that Corcoran? Corcoran? Corcoran. Corcoran. I know it's like the early 20th century, but fucking there's a name?
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will
Still giving me that side eye.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh, what the subtitles said. Subtitles said his best. Hey, thank you, Nurse Brannigan.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Call me if you want to look at me head on. I hope you enjoy, like, mournful violin. I feel like it's going to be most of the game. I personally enjoy suspenseful violin. Milton, I want to look at that shiny poster behind. There's Milton, right?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye, Milton.
Get my fucking way, Milton. City! You! Life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make a difference.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I mean, look at it. It has tiled. Have you seen a place with tiled flooring that isn't perfect for research?
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice.
Yeah, you didn't say awful things.
A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Spy you.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Or any of them cants.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why.
It wasn't
like
Chris's
a patient
blood.
I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Dooth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
I believe
probably.
all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
So what do you do for a living, Mr. Priest?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night.
I can't help but notice the cross around your neck and all your talk of returning to your flock.
Lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Interesting, because Dr. Swansea brandished a cross at me, and it was the most fucking terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Goodbye,
Alright,
Mr.
well,
Elwood.
that's you done.
We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Says she's healthy. Fine.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
So if you're a vampire, you should be able to take a punch, right? Superhuman endurance and all that.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Bitch, I will eat you.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
It's insane.
Who are these?
Lock her in the asylum.
Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes.
Although this is like 1916, so it'd be,
feel them
what, like a
watching me every time I
sanitarium?
visit the garden near the morgue.
Lock her in a sanitarium?
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry.
You notice how she tends to oppose when she says that?
I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Okay. So you're fucking insane, right?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Hmm? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Oh. Hell, bye.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Fear and disgust on every...
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
You don't look that bad. Burns maybe, but everything's intact. Not missing your nose or any of your ears. Part of your ear. Like your ear's falling down a bit. Oh, you've still got all your teeth.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Damaged nerves or psychosomatic?
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
I'm taken.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not?
I mean...
She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain...
Yeah.
It's real.
I suppose.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
I was thinking, like, is it any less sanitary than, like, sucking a dick? But there is a plague going, so yes.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Oh, bye.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
It's a lot of words. Here, brothers, I now must draw your attention to a very important point. The Gauntlet is vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Gauntlet will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, how smelly, Gauntlet is totally useless as a defense. I could never say enough how damaging that novel Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place Gauntlet clothes in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang Gauntlet on their windows. There will be so much to write about this place, and someday soon I hope to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition. But it is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It's a symbol, nothing more and nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, tell the shadows you're not afraid. But if you're looking for some supernatural protection, you have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. But here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel the vampire. but all the fresh prints will hurt them, as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I've seen an enraged Vulp fully when wet by a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I've witnessed a violent eagle fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stick. I don't know why it's so effective. I'll give him a lift the arm to find the answer for that mystery. But the truth remains, nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive of fresh herbs, plants, and woods. From facing the shadows, air and wire by Usher Tree, primate of St. Paul. His accents are going to get worse.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Hello, I don't know who you are.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dr. Batman.
Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
I feel like her face hasn't, her face texture hasn't loaded in.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
No, I can always just pretend it's gone away.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
What if we tried so hard, got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter?
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins.
Got being a slag.
Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Only Nurse Brannigan gave pep talks. Seemed like the kind of person to do that. Being played by Willem Dafoe and all.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Aye.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
It did seem like he was the chatty type when I was talking to him.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Seriously, it really feels like her face just hasn't loaded in properly. Several people. You know, Nurse Crane, when you approach people who are like sick in bed with blood down your front and still on your hands, I feel like it gives them the wrong impression. Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
Danny Ackroyd?
Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Yeah, I could break your fucking knees, you little cunt. Please let me know if you feel like I've said the word cunt too much in this.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
If I can.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
Isn't that his right as administrator, though?
But I don't agree.
Cool, nobody's asking you to agree with it. Be a professional, you twat.
But I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
God damn it.
But I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
How long is it? 5 minutes? 5 minutes. But I can't play a proper Cockney if I can't swear. Alright, so it's 36 now at 40. We'll say 42. Just round the number up.
There is no need for such animosity between
How
us.
dare you,
Don't
nonsense.
you
5
think the
minutes is an
epidemic is already
eternity.
enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
I could break the leg off that chair and beat you with.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine,
You
perhaps
lousy,
can tell me
no
more about
good
this
rat
place.
thing.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become
How you doing, Nelson?
displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
We're not going to be going for like a huge amount longer. Started late anyway, so this is going to be a short stream. But like we can run through these 5 minutes. I want to finish talking to everybody in the hospital before we end it. So probably like at least another 20 minutes.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
It's
And
blood.
What exactly is that, sir?
I'm here for the
I
blood.
served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
Or I will
I
beat
only
you with your
want
own
you to
leg.
admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question.
Yeah, I'm
of
sure
initiative.
I'm sure
question of
Josef
integrity.
Mengele said the same thing.
These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reid.
Thankfully, we're like 30 years out from that.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something.
War on women. War on women.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
As for me, what a blundering idiot. Good evening, sir.
Hello. Guten Morgen.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
It's an unfortunate name, my friend. Nobody in today's world should be called Mortimer.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
You know, we have to communicate somehow.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, but I talk about this world as if it is our current time. As if our time is like 90. And in the year of our Lord, 1916, nobody should have the misfortune to be Mortimer.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Well, and what can I do for you, good lady?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Oh, so it's your fault.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
That hat is awful.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Ah, so we have you to blame for the rise of female civil liberties.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived.
Then leave.
But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
I suspect they don't actually care, and you're the one making a big deal out of it, and that makes somewhat predisposed to display bias against you.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Really?
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Alright, listen, lady. Deal with it or get out. Here to listen to you whine.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Paid the money. Not happy with the service. Guess what? It's 1916. You're not entitled to a refund. Gonna find out later that it's actually been 1917 the entire time.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Wrong with it?
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
And the only thing I'm overwhelmed by is all this pussy I'm drowning in.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
I only operate on the attractive.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed.
Cut them.
So I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no
I've
different
met
from carpenters,
Aykroyd.
it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wood and nails, not flesh and bones.
Oh yes. Well,
goodbye.
Catch you later,
I'll see
bucko.
you later.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Alright, back up before you choke on my dick.
You are. I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Make sure you tickle the balls while you work the shaft.
I'll give you some advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and solitary work.
Of course, sir. And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a burden, neither to you nor this hospital.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're
they're not theories, then are they? They're hypotheses.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
You probably shouldn't let me move the camera during the conversations.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
You can't.
Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think?
You should stop being a
camp. Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
You're not a catty bitch.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reid. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
And what is his story?
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
As for me...
What do you mean by he's negligent?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
Yes, we're making you a woman tomorrow.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
The subtitle said asshole. That's not what he said.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick, unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915.
Tell me about how much it
I was
hurt
in
you.
the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed.
We should bomb them back.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Bleeders. Bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Well, I'll leave you to it then, pal. You go back
Goodbye
to...
for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Well, now that I've dragged you up the memory, like, you sit down and you start thinking about your dead wife.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Proper dead. Proper dead. No. This way.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding?
Look.
I should investigate. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Okay, so why are you not a real doctor now?
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
It might be a little bit of the lighting, but his face is a little in shadow. The brightness seems fine. Is everybody else having trouble with that? I can turn the brightness up if need be.
Why do you have to watch these bodies? Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Is it just guy you're having trouble with, Awesome?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved
just
to
this
the
one
nearest
guy.
mass grave.
He's lit weirdly. The way his face is reflecting the light. Him being darker skinned also probably isn't helping. His face isn't reflecting the light that much. Just getting a bit of shine here and there.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
I hope for a quick death.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
So why aren't you a doctor anymore?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
I think she was relieved before I killed her.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
And do you take your goods from the
Who
bodies?
comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
I mean, I'd like to think I only know good people, but I know people like
With the
Clem.
quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
Do you believe in life after love?
I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reid. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Well, I'm done talking to.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
I don't know why he was a doctor, but isn't anymore.
But we have some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Seems being a bit. We'll be talking to most of these people again later. For now, we're out of snoozes, and we need to wrap this up. So, like, we'll continue this. We'll continue this as we go forward. First game of Horrorween.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Reid.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
It auto saves. So yeah, we'll continue this. Horrorween begins early this year, and we'll continue until I say it's over. Because this is my stream, and I get to decide what we're doing. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. It was really big express. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Ali, Clem, Chance, Nelson, thank you so much for joining me. That is always the best part. We should probably be back tomorrow. From this. Spider-Man Web of Shadows continues on Sunday, Superhero Sundays. I feel like I'm going to continue those throughout Horrorween, but like all the other streams will be Horrorween. And like I say, Horrorween will end when I decide it ends. Just as it starts when I decide it starts. Decide when we're going to end. It should be fun, yeah. I feel like maybe sometimes we get too tied to the idea of things can only be within this period. So yeah, Horrorween will be as long as I want it to be. Thank you for joining me, Nelson. Have yourself a good night. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The ad is about to start now, and I don't want you guys sitting through a 3-minute ad for basically nothing after it. So there's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and...
You're too late.
Or too late. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.